I'm Dr. Scott Spear, and you're watching the Plastic Surgery Channel.
Hello, I'm Lindsay Hall, and welcome to the Plastic Surgery Channel. I'm here with Dr. Steve Teitelbaum to discuss some innovative technologies taking place in plastic surgery today. Dr. Teitelbaum has a practice in Santa Monica, California. Dr. Teitelbaum, thanks for joining us.
I'm happy to be here, Lindsay.
Now, cohesivebreastimplants.com, that's a dedicated website. Why is there one dedicated to that?
Dr. Bill Adams and I set up cohesivebreastimplants.com because patients were very interested in cohesive breast implants. They talked about the gummy bear implants, the cohesive breast implants, the ones that can't leak. And there was no good source of information on the internet. And as a matter of fact, you had doctors that were not actually using those cohesive breast implants and were falsely saying that the ones that they were using were cohesive. So patients were very confused. There was no good source of information. So Dr. Adams and I put together this site where it's replete with dense amount of information so that patients can educate themselves.
Okay, now I'm sure that a lot of people think that all breast implants are cohesive. Could you say to what extent varying types are or are not, and what's the true difference to somebody that's just sitting there saying, you know, I really don't have any idea what I'm looking at here? What truly is a cohesive versus non-cohesive?
Lindsay, that is the million-dollar question. You asked a great question because truthfully, all breast implants are cohesive to some degree. Even a saline implant, technically speaking, is cohesive. When a drop of water forms on a faucet, it's because there's cohesivity between the water molecules that pull it together and form. But when we talk about cohesive in breast implants, what we're talking about is, does the filler of the implant have enough cohesiveness to it so that it gives enough structural integrity to the implant so the implant maintains a particular shape? With some breast implants, when you put them in their hand, though they may technically be cohesive to some extent, they will collapse and fall when you put them in your hand. They don't maintain a predictable shape. As they fall, they create folds on the side of them. So those really aren't cohesive from the patient's point of view.
Now, let me ask you another question. If someone is considering looking at a cohesive realm, and they're also considering having children in the future, how do those two work together? Do they work against each other? Are there things that they need to be concerned about?
There are always things that people need to be concerned about. And a lot of patients ask me the same question you're asking. I'm thinking about having children in the future. Should I wait to have breast augmentation surgery, or should I do it now? And ultimately, the answer is this. Between now and the time you're done with your last child, do you want your breasts to be bigger than they are now? Or do you want to have them at the current size and wait until then to do the breast augmentation surgery? The only other thing to consider is breast augmentation risks possibly reducing somebody's ability to breastfeed. Most women can breastfeed with modern techniques, but it's possible that they could lose that ability. So that's something that they need to take into consideration.
Dr. Teitelbaum, thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget, you can Twitter us your questions to be answered by future guests. And we here at the Plastic Surgery Channel thank you, the viewer, for watching.